Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video. Today we got a big DC video because it's to do with a new TV show that's coming out and we got brand new news about it. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future DCTV videos later this year. Okay, so although I refer to it as a new show, it's not really a new show because it's had a season 1, that being Peacemaker of course. But the way that it's being described, it seems season 1 is going to be kind of disregarded, so it's almost going to be like season 2 is starting something brand new. It's almost like a separate show. So yeah, technically it's not a new show, of course. I've watched Peacemaker season 1. Most of you guys have probably watched it already as well. But yeah, so season 2 is going to be something different. We got like a bunch of different pieces of information that we need to break down. One is linked to Superman, the film that's coming out that they're shooting right now in Norway and America. But over on Threads, James Gunn has been super active as always, and he has confirmed that Peacemaker season 2 will be shooting simultaneously with Superman. And Peacemaker is going to be kind of colliding with the Superman schedule in the summer. That's when Peacemaker is beginning. That's when Superman will be at like, I don't know, maybe like 3/4 of the way done or like halfway done. I don't know how long the shoot is because they started shooting in March, so that means, you know, by the time of the summer, by the time of let's say June, they're gonna be like a decent way through. Like I would argue probably like 3/4 of the way through. So definitely a good point, but with James Gunn being so involved in so many of the projects that are coming early in the DCEU, he really needs to sort his schedule out. And so as one of the kind of compromises he's had to make and he's going to have to make, I think at one point he's going to have to step back from directing so much of the DCEU films and TV content because he's just not going to be able to do it. It's unsustainable to go through just one filmmaker. And so that compromise is in fact he will not be shooting all of Peacemaker. He is not directing all of them. Yes, he wrote all the episodes, but there's going to be other directors involved in season 2 of Peacemaker. He has confirmed this, and so in the interest of getting the show out there, he won't be able to direct them all, and he put in brackets only some. So he will be there for a few, at least I guess 2 or 3 episodes. I would probably guess 2 if he's still shooting Superman. Like, it's just really hard to shoot 2 projects at once. Imagine how his brain must be. Like, it's insane that he can write and, you know, also be in pre-production, but in this case it's shooting 2 huge projects at the same time. So what do you guys make of this? As I said, I'm of the opinion that I think James Gunn should take a step back after, you know, he's done Superman and he's done this, because like I said, he's so involved in these projects. You got to get those other projects going, like Batman, like Supergirl and Lanterns and everything. So in the interest of getting content out there, they will be shooting both projects at the same time. So the next thing that James Gunn confirmed is that yes, Waller is still happening and it's currently being worked on, but Peacemaker season 2 will now come out first due to the impact of the strikes. So this is what we presumed, that Waller was going to come first because we thought Peacemaker would wait and then James Gunn would not direct all the episodes of Waller and he would want to direct most of Peacemaker. So I guess a while ago we all presumed that Waller would be kind of the next James Gunn project after he finishes Superman, and obviously they would get going with some other projects in the meantime that he is not necessarily like 100% on board with. Like, he's just there as, you know, the executive producer. And so now with the strikes and the impact that it had, Peacemaker season 2 is going ahead. As I said earlier, it's being shot in the summer, so that is coming a lot sooner than expected, and those scripts are done. I don't know what stage Waller is at. Seems like it's still being worked on, as James Gunn says, but he did confirm in his comment that the writers are still hard at work writing the show, so it's not done, and that's the reason that they can't put it into production in the summer in the place of Peacemaker. I guess Waller was originally kind of scheduled to be shot in the summer. That's just the way that I think everything came across in terms of what they've been teasing previously. But yeah, that is the news. Let's talk about some more Peacemaker stuff, because they have confirmed that Peacemaker season 2 is not going to be canon to season 1 and will take place after the events of Superman. So there you have it. That is official confirmation. That's something we have also been wondering about for a while. We didn't know like how much he was going to take away from his projects, because we know he's been very nitpicky in terms of what he's taking over to the DCU from the DCEU, which obviously he was a part of with Peacemaker, but also the Suicide Squad. And so he's taking a lot of those characters over and he is continuing them. But now he has confirmed season 1 is not going to be fully canon, but it's going to be, you know, little bits and pieces that were referenced in Peacemaker or were shown in Peacemaker will be ignored in the DCU. So even though in some of his comments it makes it seems like it's like, okay, season 1's going to be completely disconnected and season 2 is going to be like a totally different thing. But for instance, the Justice League post-credit scene at the end of Peacemaker season 1 is definitely not going to be canon anymore. They're going to ignore that ever existed in the show, and so other stuff from season 1 is also going to be ignored. So it's definitely good to get some clarity about what's happening with the DCU. How much of a soft reboot is it going to be? Are they going to be completely ignoring stuff or not? But he also confirmed that season 2 is going to be set and take place after the events in Superman. So Superman, it seems, is going to be the chronological start of the DCU. It's going to be the very beginning, despite the fact that Creature Commandos is coming first and Superman is not going to be the very first. But as the DCU and James Gunn have confirmed all this time, Superman is going to be the very beginning of this new universe, and I just can't wait to see what they have in store for us as we look forward to Superman, but also to Peacemaker. Like Peacemaker season 2 definitely is very exciting because it's going to be set in that very same universe. Like after Creature Commandos, it is the second DCU TV show to be made, and it's going to be the first live action DCU TV show, and I just really wonder how much different it's going to feel. Like I feel because James Gunn has wrote it, it's going to be very similar in terms of the tone, in terms of the humor. It's going to be the same, but they're going to be ignoring a lot of stuff, so don't get like annoyed if something doesn't exactly link up to season 1, because he has now confirmed this is what's happening and we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's gonna take place after the events of Superman, and also apparently everything in Waller will take place after Peacemaker. So chronologically it just all is lining up. So we get Creature Commandos, we get Superman, we get Peacemaker, we get Waller, and that is the timeline. So despite James Gunn originally saying Waller was like Peacemaker season 1.5, like the in-between season 1 and season 2, like it was originally intended to be, it is now not that. It's now a continuation of Peacemaker after season 2. So those two shows are going to be heavily linked together. But that pretty much does it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's not been a very long video, but I appreciate everyone who watches every single one of my videos. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. And also, please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if you're new around here. We live stream every Thursday. I try and upload every day. All things DCU, all things DCTV. Got lots of content coming your way. So please be sure to stay active on the channel. And if you missed any videos over the last week or so, got lots of content, some to do with Superman, some to do with Superman Lois, and some to do with like random DC projects that I find interesting and want to talk about. So yeah, that's what you get on the channel, and hopefully those of you who found this video and have watched to the end enjoyed it, and also you've enjoyed the recent content. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to click on the top right corner of the screen to watch my latest video. But for now, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.